What's the ranking order?
So everyone starts off as U, which is unclassified, because obviously you're not classified until you shoot your initial 4 classifiers, which will determine your class. And it starts off as D, then you go D, C, B, A, Master, Grandmaster.
Okay.
So I think D class is, I don't know if it's 0 to 40 or 45%. Let me not even lie.
I thought it was a top 500 Grandmaster, Master,
there's
Diamond, Platinum.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about.
Hey, but you know what? That's what it is. Bronze is D, gold is C.
So I don't want to lie on camera, I can just pull it up. All right, yes, so D class is 0 to 40%. So whenever you shoot a match, you'll look on your left side, you'll see the percentage of where you were, right, where you scored. If you 0 to 40, you shot a D class level on that classifier. Then from 40 to 60% is your C class. From 60 to 75 is B. From 75 to 85 is A. From 85 to 95 is M. And 95 to 100 is Grandmaster. So you can only make Grandmaster in the top 5% of shooters. It's very hard to do.
Yeah.
That's why there's not that many of them.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of dedication, a lot of work. But the question people get all the time, or people ask me, is what's the difference between like Masters, Grandmasters, and A's and below? We do all the small things that are not shooting related faster.
Yeah.
And we do it without thinking.
Yeah.
Our body is so in tune, and we have that muscle memory, even though muscle doesn't have memory, but it's a term, muscle memory, that now we do it on autopilot. Shooting, drawing, transitions, moving, all those things we're not thinking about. The stuff that we think about is what we do before each stage. When we're walking, okay, what is the most efficient way to finish this stage? Right. That's stuff we think about. We think about our index points or our vision marks to when we're going to do a reload, or to when we're going to then transition, or we know that there's a target behind this specific barrier. And when we take this step, we do a pivot because now we know it's there. Those are the things we think about beforehand. Yeah. During the stage, we're not necessarily thinking. We're on autopilot. As long as you walk your stage to the point where you can do it with your eyes closed, and I tell people that all the time. If you can walk the stage a couple times, go back and walk it with your eyes closed, then that means you now have it in your subconscious. You should be able to do it without thinking. Because the moment you start thinking on the stage, you immediately slow down. Because that means your brain is processing, and processing does what? It takes time.
But do you think about when you're moving to target, like, okay,
I don't think at all.
But then what about what you just trained yourself to do in the beginning? Like, so let's just say I'm going from here to there, I shoot there, and I know you have to think about where you're moving to next, right?
You do that beforehand. That's during the walkthrough. Okay. Because now, that's what I said, you had that reference point. Right. You knew that in your walkthrough that after you shot this target,
you got it.
Boom, your next thing is there. If you walked it already, there's not a thought behind it. You already know. You're not thinking. You know, 1, 2, I'm here now. You're not thinking about, okay, after I shoot this one, then I'm going to transition to there. None of that is happening. My mind is damn near blank. It's literally like I'm not thinking. I have no thoughts. I might be the dumbest person in the world while I'm shooting because there's nothing happening up there. Now, my eyes are processing what I'm seeing. It's not a thought. That's how I know whether or not I'm having a makeup shot or not. I go 1, 2, 3, nope, I missed it. I know right then and there because I'm focused on the target. A lot of people get caught up finding their dot or finding their sights again, and they're not target focused, which is why they can't call their shots. If you're target focused, you can see what the gun's doing, how it's moving, also what your dot or your front sight is doing. So if you know you went like this and you took a shot here, that means it wasn't where you wanted it to be because you're target focused. Damn, that wasn't back where I was looking. Throw another one. Or it felt weird, or it felt different when you broke that shot. So you just take another one. So those type of things happen, but I'm not thinking when it's happening. That's just muscle memory. Reps out. You notice, that's why I asked if you know why you missed, or do you know when it happened? Because if you do, then you can fix it. If you don't, that means you got to work a little bit more to know what your gun is doing and how your body feels and what the gun's characteristics are. That's just repetition. And if you haven't shot long, it's going to take a while to get there. The more you do it, the easier it gets. All right, we'll get back to it.